Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and today we're talking about the sign of Aquarius in your 12th house. So what happens when we have Aquarius placed in your 12th house in your D1 birth chart, or your Rashi chart as we call it. So before we get into that, just to let you guys know, I'm a Vedic astrologer and I do Vedic astrology readings for my clients. So if you want to get your own personalized Vedic astrology reading based on your own birth chart and all that good stuff, you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com, links down below, or you can go to Gebo or linktree/Gebo the Shaman for all my products and services and all that good stuff. So Aquarius in the 12th house. So Aquarius, so basically in order to understand this placement, we need to understand what Aquarius means and the 12th house, what that means. So Aquarius is all about, humanitarianism. It's about coming up with like new technologies to help people to innovate. They're all about innovation, and they're all about creativity and making things better for the future generations and the future of humanity, basically. They can be rebellious. They can be, Aquarius is kind of rebellious. It can be, it's a futuristic thinker. It's like it thinks outside of the box and it thinks like way in the future. So yeah, these people are ahead of their time. So the 12th house is the house of spirituality. So it's the house of going to foreign temples, ashrams, monasteries, things like that, and meditation, spiritual practices, things like that. So that's the 12th house, and the 12th house is also related to like travel, like pilgrimages, foreign lands. It's also related to your sleep, so your sleep habits. 12th house is also bed pleasures, so there you go. And then so the 12th house is also how you give away your energy. It's how you give to others. It's how you give away your energy and things like that. So so Aquarius here, basically what that means is, well, these people would be, so if you have Aquarius in your 12th house, that would mean that you are a Pisces ascendant. So makes sense. So I would check out my videos on Pisces ascendant to learn more about your whole chart. But in this video, we're just talking about the 12th house. So in the 12th house with Pisces, or with Aquarius there, we see a strong leaning towards people who like want to be involved in humanitarian organizations, humanitarianism, and things like that, and they would have a spiritual component to them, so to their work. So if they, let's say, volunteered to work, and go to Africa or something for a humanitarian aid mission, that would bring about a spiritual change. It would bring about, that's how these people would grow, is by giving to others in a humanitarian way. So their spiritual growth would be dependent upon them, or would be not dependent, but it would be heavily tied into how they give to others and how they give back, and like the good that they do for humanity and things like that. So it would be, it's all about spiritual growth through giving for them. So it's pretty pretty important. So pretty important for their spiritual growth and things like that. So yeah, so what else could I say about this placement? Let me see here. Just give me a second. Okay, this Aquarius in the 12th house, they would also be, involved with like, having a large group or a large network circle or something, being involved in their spiritual path. So this means that like they could grow spiritually through working in a group. So they could let's say a 12-step group or something like that. That could be a spiritual growth, thing. So yeah, so this is, it's basically it's the house of spirituality and meditation and things like that, in the sign, with the sign of humanitarianism, large friends groups, large network circles, large organizations. So they're kind of tied into that. So their spiritual fulfillment or their spiritual growth would come through interacting with others, cooperating with others, interacting, and under a common mission, under a common purpose to get something done. So this is to get something done, but also to help humanity, to help further humanity, and to help those who are struggling and all that good stuff. So it really has a lot to do with humanitarianism. It also has to do with large groups of people. So so for example, like someone with this placement could like be involved in like a big church that does like some kind of a faith-based kind of humanitarian mission kind of thing, like a church who does humanitarian work, or a non-profit organization of some kind that's like has some kind of a spiritual component. So there's this mix of spirituality and humanitarianism. And I gotta emphasize, spirituality is different than religion. If we wanted to look at someone's religion, we would look at the 9th house. But if we want to look at their true spirituality, we would look at the 12th house. So, someone could be very secular or not religious with this position, but somehow like the humanitarian work that they do, the good that they do for humanity would help them grow on a spiritual level and help them feel connected with humanity and connected with everything. So yeah, so that's Aquarius in the 12th house. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like a Vedic astrology reading, then you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com. You can go to the link down below, or you can go to linktree/Gebo the Shaman. Okay, so linktree/Gebo the Shaman for all my products, services, courses, all that good stuff. I just added a wealth ritual to my courses over here at right there. So yeah, so I have, a bunch of products and services and all kinds of things that you could get from me. The emotional awareness course to help you become more aware of your emotions and help you to cope with them. That's a great tool. We have career coaching and life coaching. So if you want to get the career coaching, I will basically help you to understand what your soul desire is. So to understand what your path and purpose in this life is, and to help you to achieve that. So yeah, that's what the career coaching is and the life coaching. And I kind of take you step by step. It's baby steps, because a lot of people, they're so confused and they don't know what they want to do in life. So that helps to get you on the right track. And then we have support groups. So if you're having a difficult time, if you're struggling emotionally and things like that, then I would say the support groups are definitely helpful. All right. And then we have the distance energy healing. And that combines, if you guys see these two things that I'm doing here. The Qigong that I do is lightning Qigong. It's basically from the heart center, from the soul. And it's this lightning energy that protects the soul. And if you release that, you will release all kinds of emotional blocks and things like that and stuff like that. So we have the Qigong courses available here. We have the Cosmic Qigong, and then we have the Self-Transformation Challenge. This combines, the Self-Transformation Challenge combines Kundalini Yoga, Qigong, and meditation to really basically, it's a guided meditation to, awaken the energy centers within you and to help you to, to help, open up all your meridians. And it's amazing what it's done for me. So, yeah, I would encourage you to check that out. All right, and then we have, of course, astrology readings. So, if you want an astrology reading, you can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com. The distance energy healings are basically where I combine the Qigong and I combine Reiki and Shamanic work and combine all those three things and send the energy to you. So I do my own spiritual practice, my own ritual, my own Qigong stuff, and send the energy to you. So it's very powerful stuff. Alright, guys, so I guess that's it for today. We will talk to you next time. Peace.